Elon Musk met with Iran's ambassador to the United Nations. They reportedly discussed ways to diffuse tensions between Iran and America. Retired four-star General Jack Keane joins me now. General, Musk talks with the Iranians. Musk gets on the phone with Ukraine's Zelensky. Do you approve of Musk getting involved in foreign relations like this?
Well, obviously, he's not an official of the United States government, but he is an advisor to the president-elect. I think what's actually happening here, Stuart, is, first of all, the president-elect is not going to reach out as the president-elect while there's a serving president himself to make connections, given the fact that he doesn't take office until sometime in January. So I think he's using a close advisor of his, someone who he trusts, to do a little bit of that, to set the stage for him. And I'm not overreacting to the fact that Musk may be talking to him about negotiations in the future. I am very confident about the direction that President Trump, when he takes office, is going to go in. He knows Iran has operationalized all the proxies, and their intent is to drive the United States out of the region and destroy the state of Israel. He's got a very close relationship with Prime Minister Netanyahu. He'll give him everything he needs and encourage him to finish it as soon as possible. But at the same time, you know, Trump wants to establish peace and stability in the region. That is his objective. And I'm confident that the Iranians would not have done what they did in the region if he was still the president of the United States. So understanding that, I think Musk may be carrying two messages to the foreign minister of Iran. One is that you're going to have to knock off what you're doing. You've attacked U.S. troops in the region over 300 times. You're firing, and this is through proxies, you're firing ballistic missiles at Navy warships, and you're trying to destroy the state of Israel. That has got to stop if we're going to have any relationship whatsoever. Secondly, you know, President Trump will be willing to work with you if you stop this malign and aggressive activity, and we can sit down and talk about peace and stability in the region. And one of those agenda items is you don't build a nuclear weapon, because that will destabilize the region, force us to take action, force Israel to take action against you. So I think this can be a positive thing in setting the stage for something that's going to come later.
Does the Pentagon need radical reform? Because that's what Pete Hegseth is going to be Sec Defense for.
Well, the Pentagon doesn't need a bunch of generals being fired and you know, diversion, equity, inclusion. That's going to change on day one. I think the president will likely, as President Biden did when he took over, he put this policy in place and asked all federal agencies to comply. On day one, I'm assuming the policy goes away, and the Pentagon will be absolutely the first to complete the execution of that order. I guarantee it, all right? But the Department of Defense has nothing to do but to execute that order when President Biden administered it. And we're exaggerating, in my judgment, the degree of a problem. Here's the reform we need in the Pentagon. And these are serious, serious issues. One is we need to rebuild our defense. Defense budget, as you know, flat for 4 years under the Biden administration. President Xi is building his military capability the most rapid we've ever seen in history. They outpace us with every weapon system, every platform, air, at sea, except submarines. And that distance, in terms of outpacing us, has grown to the point where we would be challenged in fighting them to win. That's the reality of it. That's number one. We got to fix this. Secondly, the business practices in the Pentagon, Stuart, something you're familiar with. They are ossified. I'm serious. There's risk aversion that are built into them. It's too slow to get a platform, and it's absolutely too costly as a result of it. Several secretaries have tried to fix it and have failed. We need that reform, and it has to be aggressive. And you can't do any of this without the Congress of the United States. And the Congress of the United States has been an impediment as much as a supporter. Impediment how? Continuing resolutions. We've had a generation of continuing resolutions, which handicaps the defense spending effectively. Congressmen and senators will not get rid of legacy systems that are in their districts or in their states because the Pentagon wants to remove them and get new. And that's the reality of some of the issues that the Congress has to face. So, yes, incoming Secretary of Defense Hegseth, major reform inside the Pentagon for sure. We've got to restore deterrence. We need the help of the Congress to do that. This is the most significant undertaking, I believe, a secretary is facing in a generation.
General, you've delivered a powerful message, and we heard it. General Jack Keane, thanks for joining us, sir. We hope to see you again real soon. Thank you.
Yeah.